Hey, it's your man Z-Man, aka Zoosh, and welcome back to Zooshville, man. Hey, I know I ain't doing no reaction in a while. I know I ain't been recording like gameplay. See, I can't even talk straight. We gotta get more consistent. I say that every time when I ain't post a video like 3 or 4 months. I say we gotta get more consistent. But I'm serious this time. We about to do some reaction. We about to do Mount Hatemore by JP Talk Too Much. It popped up on my feed like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. We about to react to it right now. Let's go ahead and jump into the video and not wait too long. Let's see. Let's see. We ought to start off right.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd feel like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Hey, reverse flash.
No matter where you look, whether it's the real world, movies, cartoons, or anime, there is a common occurrence that you will always find. Hating ass niggas.
Yeah.
In all mediums you look, it's always gonna be somebody hating for no fucking reason. And today, we're gonna talk about some of them haters on the Mount Rushmore of haters that I've created over here. Since Mount Rushmore only has 4 faces, I could only put 4 people on here. But I can promise you, there are way more haters that I could be talking about. I might make a part 2 if this video gets like 10 likes. I'll think about making a part 2. But the first person we're gonna be talking about in this Mount Rushmore of haters is Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. Now, Stinkmeaner is going to be a hater for no fucking reason.
If y'all ain't watched Boondocks, y'all got to watch Boondocks right now. Stinkmeaner, he the worst.
And he hated everything. Rainbows, beautiful sights, other people. He doesn't care. He hates it all. And at a young age, bro, so they told him he was gonna go blind. And he was happy. Because he didn't have to see the doctor's ugly mug anymore. And from then on, he just decided to spread hate since they said he only had like a year left to live. This nigga took the word hatred, right? And decided to make it his personal mantra, his ninja way. And even with all this hating, right? On some odd miracle, this nigga lived to be an old man. I don't know how. But before I continue, right? There's something I must address with Stinkmeaner.
What's that?
Who the fuck gave this nigga a license? This man is blind and is an old man. How is he still? I don't even think he actually have a license.
I ain't never paid attention. I ain't never paid attention to that, man.
He's just driving. That's my personal opinion. He goes on the road and drives like a fucking maniac because, I mean, he can't see where he's going. But somehow he knows exactly where his disabled parking spot is. I want to find the person at the DMV who gave this nigga a license and kick them in their shin, because how do you let a blind man drive? That shit makes no sense to me. But after Stinkmeaner dies, right, he goes to, you guessed it, hell. And this nigga's such a hating ass dude, right?
Yeah.
He said hell ain't shit.
To
he
him?
called the devil a bitch ass meow. I will never understand how somebody can have this much hatred in their heart. So yeah, Stinkmeaner definitely deserves his spot on the Mount Rushmore of haters. The next person we're gonna talk about is the Reverse Flash, aka Bart Thawne. Now, Thawne wasn't always a hater. He used to be Barry's biggest fan in the future. He loved the Flash. And he wanted to study the speed force that the Flash used. But they didn't want his ass doing that, because that's dangerous and probably illegal. Now, this man hated his younger brother, who unfortunately became a cop as they grew older, right? And while Thawne was, you know, studying the speed force, which he was not supposed to be doing, he got caught by his brother. And what does he do? He goes back in time, kills his brother, right? And celebrates being an only child. Now that we've established the insanity that this man is running with, right? We get to Barry.
Y'all showed the right person.
Obsessed over the Flash so much,
right?
Ain't
ready for,
he was like, hey, yo,
Homelander.
Why don't I become the Flash? And that's exactly what he did. After being the Flash for a little while, he was like, you know what? Why don't I want to be the only Flash. So he goes back in time and tries to kill Barry, right? But then he realizes, hey, wait a minute. If I kill Barry, the Speed Force doesn't exist. That means I won't exist. Now, any normal person would have gave up here and was like, you know what, whatever, let me just continue being the Flash in the future. But nah, this nigga was like, since I can't be the only Flash, I'm just gonna torture this nigga for the rest of his life. So he goes back in time, right? And kills Barry's mom, which drove Barry to actually becoming the Flash. So basically, this nigga inserted himself in Barry's timeline. If Barry kills him, nobody goes back in time to kill his mom, therefore the Flash doesn't exist. And if the Flash goes back in time to stop his mom from dying, it creates a different timeline where everybody's dead, which is
That's not what the movie said. No, just playing.
basically Flash. And he didn't even stop there, right? Since this man made it his life mission to just hate on
Elon,
the Flash,
they're like Elon doing
this nigga, he goes back in time and just does petty shit to Barry as a kid for no reason. Just because he can't kill him, he doesn't mean he's not gonna make his life a living hell. Barry's walking down the stairs, he pushes that nigga down the stairs. He sees Barry happy making a new friend, he kills that friend. This man is insane on a completely different level. For no reason, just because he couldn't be the only Flash. So yeah, this nigga's insane. Now the next person we're gonna be talking.
I'm sorry. I thought I knew a lot about Flash. I ain't know he did all that. Boy, is a menace for real.
Talking about goes by one name. D-I-O. Now Dio was unfortunately born poor and basically got his hating ass ways from his dad. Since he was young, he's been, doing shady shit for money. Now Dio was a smart kid, so he played chess for money and occasionally got his ass beat, but he hated nothing more than his dad. And when that nigga was finally about to die, he told Dio, hey bro, look, the Joestars owe me a fucking debt, bro. Take this note to them and go rob them for everything they got. And from that alone, you see where Dio got his ways from. And henceforward, the menace known as Dio was born. Dio shows up to the Joestar family mansion.
He hot that thing smooth. That boy smooth.
Damn, did y'all see how far she jumped off the porch? If you don't jump your ass into an Olympic arena, bitch, you do great!
And the first thing he does is kick the fuck out of their dog and immediately squared up with Jonathan. Like, bro, this nigga is on some other level of hate. But before they got to scrapping, Joseph came out and stopped them from fighting.
Dio that
Jonathan wanted to help this man, carry his bag, so he goes to grab it. But Dio stops him and grabs his hands. It was like, hey nigga, don't touch my shit, bro. You with your dirty ass hands. And elbows this man in his chest. Had his ass wincing on the floor. This man is something else, bro. This nigga is a true menace. He showed up at the Joestar family and decided he's gonna hate on these niggas for their entire life. Now a lot of bullshit happened, but later on, Jonathan gets him a little girlfriend named Eddie and is being very happy. Now Dio saw this and was like, whoa.
Hey, I remember that.
Happy now. Finds Eddie now, right? And steals her first kiss. And we get the most famous line in anime.
You thought your first kiss would be JoJo, but it was I, Dio.
This nigga is the pinnacle of being a menace. Now from then on, a bunch of other bullshit
I love that
happened,
man.
and now Dio's a vampire. And after being defeated by Jonathan, he made it his life's mission, however long he lives, to get rid of the Joestar family. And generations after generations, this nigga just hated on them. From Joseph to Jotaro and all their family line, he's just gonna be their hater. Now I could go on about all the other stuff that Dio did, but being the one who edits these videos, I don't want to make them too long, so we're not gonna do that. Now the last person on this Mount Rushmore of haters is somebody near and dear to my heart, because Spider-Man is my favorite hero.
Look, I like Dio, I don't care, but Dio, he wrong.
And this nigga made it his life mission and life's work to hate on Spider. It's none other than J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I couldn't get his name.
The moment I thought of haters in fiction, JJJ is the first person that came to my mind.
I never even thought about him on
his
this.
entire career just hating on Spider-Man for no fucking reason. He finds a way to spin every good thing Spider-Man has done into him being a menace. For no reason, this man just decided he's going to hate on Spider-Man. I remember playing Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales, and every time this man comes on, I would sigh and wonder what the hell he's gonna scream about next. This man just never shuts up about Spider-Man being a fucking menace.
He wanna be Spider-Man, you see right there.
In the game, right? Proved him wrong. He cuts off the line and runs away. It continues to scream about how this nigga's a menace. You can literally show this man proof that Spider-Man did something good and he won't care. And continue to scream to the world how much of a menace Peter is. To be honest, bro, you gotta admire his dedication to his craft, because I can't imagine how much energy it takes to just sit there and hate on one nigga.
Exactly,
Podcast,
man.
bro, he probably gets paid for hating on Spider-Man. So yeah, J. Jonah Jameson definitely deserves his place on the Mount Rushmore of hating ass niggas.
Hey.
Anyway, subscribble if you don't want to be a hating ass nigga. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Subscribble, man. Y'all subscribble to him. I got part 2. Oh, you got read that too. Subscribble. Hey, I'm sorry, JP. I talk too much. I'm sorry. I got to take that. But yeah, subscribe to him. I'm about to do that now. Notifications. Hey, but for real, man, I ain't never thought of Jonah. I should have, cause the boy Spider-Man don't be doing that. He can't even help it. That don't make no sense. Hey, but I see part 2 right that got Boo on it. If you know me, I'm like one of the biggest Dragon Ball fans. And besides Goku, Boo is my guy. Cause Boo sleep. Let me just shut up. We're gonna do that for part 2. But I appreciate everybody for watching the video. Thank you for taking time out today to watch me. Drink your water. Take your vitamins. You already know what I'm gonna say. God bless. Z-Man out. Peace.
Games.